Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. I just pulled into work and figured I'd do a quick video. Look how gray my beard is getting. I'm getting old. Um, so I just beat Lost Judgment this morning. Thank you to my friend Patrick for sending me the game when it first came out. I did not get to it until now, 2024. Lost Judgment is in the Yakuza series. I guess it's like a spin-off. You are playing a detective and lawyer named Yagami, and you have this ragtag group of friends. One of them is an ex-Yakuza. A lot of them are attorneys. One of them is like a computer hacker, and everyone kind of has these different personalities. That's sort of how these games seem to be. I've only played otherwise Like a Dragon, which I loved. I thought that was very, very good. That's a turn-based RPG in the Yakuza series. This one was a beat-em-up with RPG light elements, but it's not turn-based. It's, live action, like a full fighting kind of game, like the other ones, like the other Yakuza series games. I thought the game looked good. I thought it played well. I didn't have any issues or bugs. The story was kind of interesting to me, but as the game went on, and it was about, I think, between 18 and 20 hours, I didn't do everything or every side mission. I did some. I found the story to be very convoluted and just too long in the tooth. There was a lot of what I felt like filler sections in the game where you'd go to do something, they'd be like, oh, but you have to do this. And then they'd draw out a scene for an hour or two that could have been like 15 minutes. So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of like talking where I felt like the conversations were repetitive, where he would have a conversation with someone and kind of have to explain everything. And it just bogged the story down. And the story was good, but it was sort of a mess in that there's so many different facets to it, and who's good and who's bad and who's really doing this, that by the end I just really didn't care. The story focuses on a bullying that happens. I'm not going to say too much, but a bullying happens, and one of the bullies gets murdered, and it breaks down into who did it, who didn't do it, who was involved, and it gets much deeper than that, and there's a lot of people involved. And as I said, it's fairly interesting, but by the end, it overstayed its welcome. I thought the fighting was good. Admittedly, I did play this game on easy mode because I don't have a lot of time, so I play it in small spurts, try to make progress, save, and stop. Like maybe I'll play 30 minutes or something, or 40 minutes, and then stop. So I did think some of the humor was okay, like some of the interactions. It wasn't really funny the way Like a Dragon was, and the characters weren't nearly as interesting to me. I felt like the story was also just better for me in Like a Dragon. Overall, I think that's a better game. If you like the other Yakuza games, you will most likely love this one. I did not play Judgment. I've only played Lost Judgment. And you can do a ton of side missions. There's everything from drone racing to fetch quests to, there's just tons and tons of stuff that you can do in this game to really lengthen it. This team should have definitely made Yakuza. Let's put it that way, because, Yakuza, Shenmue, because the Yakuza games, is what I was going to say, just have such a Shenmue vibe to them in terms of like you're in this open world going around and checking things out and looking. Everything sort of has a story. Everything feels living. There's a lot of people around. So it definitely has a cool atmosphere to it. So overall, I liked Lost Judgment well enough. I don't think it's something I would play through ever again, but it might be something I go back to do like maybe side missions or achievements that I missed in the future. But I have no desire to do that right now, as I sort of feel like moving on to something else. But thank you again, Patrick, for getting me this a couple of years ago. I did like it, and I think if you like the series, this will be right up your alley. You'll enjoy this one. So let me know, guys, if you've played Lost Judgment. Thanks, guys, for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.